We are here in Northport, Alabama, getting set for a matchup between the the Evangel Christian Academy Lions out of Montgomery, Alabama, and the North River Christian School Chargers. It's a big ASA matchup, and it's right here on the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week. James Shannon and James Shannon. I'll be right there. Well, it's off a little bit. It's acting up. I'll come check it here in a second. No, it's something with the connection. James Shannon here at Chargers Park, getting set for an evening of football. We'll have opening kickoff here momentarily. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. And here we go, opening kickoff. Get video up here for you momentarily. And the kickoff returned up near the North River 40-yard line, and that's where the Lions will take over. And as you can see, number 7, Zach Williams with the carry on the left-hand side. So North River here on the opening drive. Of course, I mentioned this is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. We'll get this clock squared away. There we go. All right. 1st and 10, Chargers give to the right-hand side, and a flag flies in the backside. Ball carried by number 12. We'll get the call here momentarily. All right, so we're going to get a holding call against North River. That'll back them up to the 46-yard line. That'll bring up a 1st and 5th. Let's see, about a 1st and 20. Rolls right, fires just past the outstretched hands of the intended receiver. That's number 1. We'll see if we can't get a number there. Quarterback is a senior, number 7, Zach Williams. So it'll be second down. It'll be second down and 20. Second down 22, rather. pitch back to number 5. That's Wyatt Meggs. And the ball's out. So that was Joshua. Correction, that was Joshua Harris on the carry there. Backs the Chargers up further. That'll be 3rd down. Williams takes the snap, rolls right, looking, fires, and passes incomplete, intended for number 5, Josh Harris. So it'll bring up a 4th down. Back to punt. Looks like number 49, Samuel Johnston. We'll get a number for Evangel. Looks like number 1. Nope, that's number 4. And it's off of him. Makes a couple men miss. Trying to find space across the 20. Still pushing. He'll finally be brought down around the 22-yard line. That was Joshua Love. And a great punt return there. And it'll be 1st and 10 Lions. So this will be their first crack on offense. These two teams have not played each other since 2015, back when Evangel was Evangel Family Christian. Of course, they spent some time in 11-man, made the move back to 8-man in 2021 last year, made it to the CFA championship this year, playing in the AISA along with North River. Here's the give and nothing doing. Ball was carried by number 25, Joshua McCoy. And he is swallowed up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of about 4. It'll bring up 2nd and 14. A lot of other games happening across the South tonight. We'll try to keep you updated on them as possible. Second and 14. Ball carried by number 24 again. Jordan McCoy with Jordan Sharp with the carry again. And it'll make it a 3rd down and about 5 for Evangel. Man in motion. This is going to be a direct snap, and now it's a pitch. That's number 24, Sharp. And Sharp down the right sideline looking for the corner. Has the sideline 30, 20, 10, goal line. Touchdown, Evangel Christian. Lions strike first on a big touchdown run from number 24, Jordan Sharp, the senior. Less than 3 minutes in. Evangel is on the board. They will attempt the 2-point conversion. Give up the middle. I'm trying to get a number. The 2-point conversion is ruled successful. Trying to get a number on the carry. Regardless, Evangel Christian, quick strike, and they're up 8-0. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. It's brought to you by Jason Goolesby and J.D. Young of Blackwell Realty. They bring knowledge, passion, excellence, and experience to the table when it comes to real estate. And with millions in sales already this year, the two would love the opportunity to put their skills to work for you. Yes, you can buy. Yes, you can sell. And yes, they can help. You can reach Jason Goolesby or J.D. Young. And I want to get these phone numbers pulled up because I want to give you the phone numbers. You need to be able to get in touch with these folks. Meanwhile, Evangel's set to kick off. It'll go to the right-hand side, be fielded around the 25. This is going to be Williams forced out of bounds. You can reach Jason Goolesby at 615-784-8687 or J.D. Young at 615-486-1121. Also presented by Complete Wealth Management and Complete Real Estate, your one-stop shop for financial coaching and asset management. Fairlife, Core Power, Protein, Work Hard, Recover Harder. Brent Atkinson with Wycard Realtors, the Realty Group, and by Sutton Pools, fiberglass pools done right. You can reach Brian Sutton at 931-624-4027. North River with their second drive of the game here, trying to get something going. Williams is back in the shotgun by himself. Tight formation. He'll take the snap. Keeper to the left-hand side looking for the edge, and he is dropped by Addy. Addy, a very interesting situation. Multiple D1 offers, and he looks the part. His team's struggling his senior year, but hey, sometimes you're the best player on a team that is struggling, and that, sometimes you just got to do the best with what you got, and he's definitely doing that. Making a little bit of history. He could be the third 8-man player to go D1, unless I'm mistaken. Give here to number 1, and again, Addy in the backfield gets the tackle for a loss. And it'll bring up a third down. It'll bring up a third down. They'll mark it third and about 12. I formation. Williams is going to be under center, and that's going to be Joshua Harris at tailback. Williams, the pitch to Harris. Harris with the throw back to Williams, and he is going to be met quickly. And that's number 2, Markevian Johnson. And he shot in there and read that perfectly. So it'll bring up a fourth down for North River. Johnston back to punt again. Back to return. It's going to be, looks like number 4, Joshua Love for Evangel. High snap. Johnson pulls it down. Great kick. Kicking from his 15. It'll be fielded at the 30. Love to the right-hand side looking for a space. Has it. Flags fly all over the place, making moves, and he's going to get to the end zone, but it will be brought back. More than likely. You can see there on the end, a couple players for North River down. And we do have a North River Charger down, so we'll step aside. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. Charger player is back on his feet. It was actually number 7, Grant Williams. So I've been saying Zach Williams. It's actually Grant Williams. So the ball will be spotted at the 27-yard line. It will be 1st and 10 Evangel. 3 plays, and they scored pretty quick on their last drive, first drive of the game. Man in motion. Give, that's Sharp again, looking for the corner on the left-hand side, and he won't have it. He'll get stopped by number 52, Noah Dockery. It'll be a gain of about a yard and bring up 2nd down. And they'll give him 2, so 2nd and 8. In at quarterback is number 2, Markevian Johnson. In the backfield with him is number 5, Jaden Davis. Man in motion, Johnson looking. He's going to tuck it, and he's going to get swallowed. It's number 15, Hunter Guerrera. And a big loss on the play. 6 yards. Guerrera did a great job making the read, and so it'll bring up a long 3rd and 6. Johnson in the shotgun, flanked on his left-hand side. Johnson takes the snap, looking, keeps it. He's going to get dropped in the backfield, and we do have, well, the ball came out. North River signaling that they have it, but we do have a flag here on the near side of the field. We'll get the call here in a moment.
Penalty is declined. 1st down, North River.
So illegal formation called on Evangel. North River declines the penalty. And so North River will have a 1st down in Evangel territory. We'll get a timeout called here by the Chargers, and we'll step aside. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. Chargers with a 1st and 10 in Evangel territory. We've got under 5 minutes to go on the game clock, so we'll catch up the scoreboard clock. I formation. Harris is now at quarterback. Give on the left-hand side. That'll be Graham Jones with the carry. Had him on the roster originally as number 2, but he is number 1 tonight, so with the carry. Mentioned Grant Williams being the man injured on the punt return for Evangel. So he is currently on the sidelines. Word is he got a little banged up last week, so bravely starting tonight's game. Hoping he's all right. I formation. Harris play fake, rolls left, keeper, fires into the end zone, and incomplete. That was over the head of number 16, Cale Poland. That'll bring up a third down and about 8 yards to go. I formation. Harris is under center. Harris pitch to the left-hand side. That's going to be Johnston with the carry, looking for the edge, and he will be forced out of bounds. They'll give him a couple yards, but it will be fourth down. Decision time here for the Chargers. Harris under center. Takes the snap, pitch to Johnston again on the left-hand side looking for the edge, and he has a first down. Big collision there at the end, but Johnson puts his head down, gets the yardage, and moves the chains for North River. They now have a first and goal. Looks like they'll spot it around the 8-yard line. .330 to go in the first quarter. Harris takes the snap, rolls right, pressured and dropped by Addy. Knee Addy. Bringing the pressure all night long, making his presence known. Wreaking havoc on this North River offensive line. Be second and goal from back at the 19-yard line. Harris under center. Takes the snap. Pitch. That's to Jones on the left-hand side. Jones trying to find blocking. Makes one man miss, looking for the edge, and he'll get brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Clock will continue to run. It'll be third and goal. And we do have a player down on the field now. I believe it is a Evangel Christian Lion, and he's back on his feet. It's number 6, Jaden Williams, a player down temporarily, able to exit the field under his own power, now being looked at on their sidelines. North River would love to tie the game up here. Would love to punch the ball in. Harris, play fake, rolls right, fires. He's got Jones at the 15. And he'll be brought down, but it will bring up a fourth down. Clock now under 2 minutes to go. Like I mentioned, big AISA matchup here in Northport. Of course, North River based out of Tuscaloosa, and now we'll have an extra point attempt. Sam Johnston will attempt. Harris will hold. Snap, set, kick, and it would have been good, but we have whistles. And we'll get the call. So a snap infraction called on North River. It'll back him up 5 yards, and you got to think, I wonder if they're still going to go for it. They will. They'll spot it now at the 26. Johnson marks his steps. Snap, set, kick is good. Johnston nails the 36-yarder. North River's on the board. It's Evangel 8, North River 3. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. Johnson out to kick off for North River. Back to return for Evangel. It's number 11, Tobias McElmore, who had a great showing in last year's CFA championship game between Evangel and Russell Christian. This season, the AISA deciding to sanction 8-man football. Both of these schools had all their other sports in AISA, so they decided to make the move and become two of these 6 teams. Good kickoff. It'll be returned by McElmore. A little bit of a mishap handling. Picks it up on the right-hand side, looking for an edge, looking for a wedge. He is gone. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 to end zone. And a quick touchdown, no flags. And Tobias McElmore has extended the Lions' lead. What an explosive play there for Evangel. There's 46 seconds remaining. Two-point conversion attempt here by Evangel. Johnson with the keeper up the middle, and I think he got stopped. Yep. Two-point conversion attempt is no good. On the keeper by Johnson. North River keeps it to an 11-point game, keeps it to a 2-score, a touchdown, and another field goal game. But your score, Evangel Christian 14, North River 3. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. Number 25, Joshua McCoy, set to kick off for the Lions, and a good kick down to about the 20. It'll be returned by Jones on the left-hand side, looking for an edge. He's across the 40, maybe right at the 40, and that's where the Chargers will take over 1st and 10. Harris will stay in at quarterback, as Williams is still here on the sidelines. .38 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Harris takes the snap, looking, steps up, fires for Johnston. Pass is complete up to the 49-yard line. It'll be short of the first down, but a great job by Harris stepping up in the pocket, getting away from Addy, and moving the football. And that should do it for the first quarter, unless they decide to try to get a play off. North River with 8 seconds to go. Harris in the shotgun by himself. Takes the snap. Keeper up the middle. Harris back to the 49. Clock hit 0. It'll be 3rd down when we come back, but that's the end of the first quarter. It's Evangel Christian 14, North River Christian 3. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. Back here with the start of the second quarter. Ball at the 49. So the give to Jones, and he's slung across the 50 to the opposite 49. And he'll be about a yard short. No, they'll mark it at the 50. And mark it 4th down. I don't know if we got the full play, maybe just the end of it there. Yep, just the end of it there. So 4th and a yard, maybe just less than a yard. I formation. Harris takes the snap. Keeper pushed across to the 46. And that'll bring up a North River 1st down. Great execution on the quarterback sneak. And Harris able to move the chains. First and 10 Chargers. Down 14-3 here in the second quarter. We are at Chargers Park, Northport, Alabama. Now men in motion. Harris is in the shotgun, takes the snap, keeper up the middle, and he'll gain 2 or 3. It'll bring up second down. Not a big gain. I'll mark it 2nd and 8. I formation. Harris under center, takes the snap. Pitch to Jones on the left-hand side, looking for the edge. And forced out of bounds. Well, the ball came out, but both Addy, Jones, and the ball all go out of bounds just across the 40-yard line. Stop the clock at 9:39. They'll mark it at the 37. It'll be third down and about 3. Harris under center. Bad exchange, and Harris has to fall on it. Bring up a 4th down. They might have lost a yard on that play. So it'll be 4th and 3. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line. I formation. Harris takes the snap. Pitch to Jones on the right-hand side, looking for the edge. Has it. And he'll be ridden down outside the numbers, but it's enough to move the chains, and it'll be a North River first down. Great execution to get out to the outside edge. Graham Jones with a great run. We'll have an official's timeout. They'll force Jones to come off the field. Be 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 31-yard line. Correction, 31. So Williams has now exited the game. Jones has now exited the game. So it looks like now carrying the ball, number 52, Noah Dockery. He's back in the tailback. They'll give to Johnston from the fullback, though. And a gain of 2 or 3 on the fullback dive. Bring up a 2nd down. They'll give them 3, so they'll give them 2, so 2nd and 8. I formation. Johnston takes the pitch from the tailback position. And he'll gain maybe 2 before that Evangel defense gets in there, shuts it down. It will be 3rd down, 3rd and 6. Ball will be spotted at the 27-yard line. Clock continues to run. Now under 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Evangel will get the ball after halftime, so North River really needs to punch us in here. Touchdown, 2-point, makes it a 3-point game. And Johnson's already nailed one earlier tonight, obviously. Harris takes the snap, play fake, keeper on the left-hand side. Now he fires. It's to a wide-open number 16. That's Cale Poland. We do have a flag on the backside of the play, though, at the 25. And it looks like the penalty might be for illegal forward pass. They might say he was past the line of scrimmage. It's close. The line of scrimmage is marked at the 26.
Pass. 5-yard foul.
So illegal forward pass called on North River. It was Harris he was running a keeper. Poland was wide open, and he hit Poland. Beautiful pass, but the officials are going to rule that he was past the line of scrimmage. So they'll get a 5-yard loss and a loss of down. So it's 4th down now. A field goal attempt from here would be 48. Johnston hit a 36 earlier, so it may just be right out of his range. Harris takes the snap, looking. He's going to fire deep for Poland. And just past the outstretched hands of number 16, Cale Poland. So it'll be a turnover on downs. But a great shot there by Harris, stepping in place of Williams, who left the game after North River's first drive. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. I'll try to get video back up here momentarily. This is going to be This is going to be Sharp with the carry. And a great carry. Be a 1st down. Ball will be spotted at the 45-yard line. And gain of 14. Evangel would love to make this a 3-score game. Like I mentioned, they also get the ball after halftime. We'll get a flag on the far side of the play. We'll get the call. So neutral zone infraction called on Evangel. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. Still 1st down, though. So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Lions. Sharp is now at quarterback. Man in motion. Sharp. No, correction. That's still Johnson at quarterback. Johnson with the option. He'll get it back up to the original line of scrimmage. He was in the backfield with Sharp, but Johnson with the keeper. So he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and it brings up 2nd down. Man in motion. We will get a flag, and it came from the back judge, so potentially could be a delay of game. We'll get the call.
Game on the offense. 5-yard. Let's go, baby. Go Chargers, compete.
Delay of game called against the Lions, so it'll move them back. It'll be 2nd and 14. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line. Give. This is to Sharp. Up the middle, has a hole. Looking for space. Spin move. Stays on his feet. Was going to bounce outside. Stays inside and finally met by the Charger defense. They'll bring him down at the 24. But 24 to the 24 is a first down for the Lions. Clock continues to run, coming up on 4 minutes to go in the first half. Pitch to Sharp up the middle, and he will be stuffed by the Chargers defense. And it'll bring up a second down, 2nd and about 12 yards to go. A correction, they'll mark it as a loss of 1, so it'll be 2nd and 11. Coming up on 3 minutes to go. And in motion, Johnson takes the snap. Looking, fires. Pass is complete. That's number 8, Addy, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Evangel. And we have a flag on the far side. Let's see what we've got here. Let's get the call. Hopefully.
An eligible man downfield on the offense. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, 2nd down. On me.
So they will call Evangel for ineligible receiver downfield. They're going to spot the ball at the 30, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and about 16 to go. Sharp in motion. Johnson pitches it. It's out to number 6, Williams. And Williams on the left-hand side looking for the edge and nothing doing. He'll be forced down at the 29-yard line. Bring up a 3rd down, about 3rd down and 15. Quick update from Huntsville. Freedom Cowboys hosting the Carolina Wildcats. In the 2nd quarter, it's Cowboys 36, Wildcats nothing. So Carolina Wildcats coming over from Pickens, South Carolina to Huntsville to take on Freedom. Meanwhile, here in Northport, Johnson dropped by Johnston. I'll bring up a 4th down. Fix the clock here. There's 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. 4th and 22 for the Lions. Back to punt is number 5, Jaden Davis. Nope, that's number 25. Correction. It'll be fielded by Harris at the 5. Harris starts right. Be taken down inside the 20, around the about the 18-yard line. That's where North River will take over, 1st and 10. Great punt there by number 25, Joshua McCoy, the freshman. So Chargers with a second chance here. I'm trying to see if Jones has made it back onto the field. Doesn't look like it. So Harris is still at quarterback. He's in the shotgun, flanked by Johnston. Poland is out wide left, trying to get a number on wide right. Meanwhile, Harris steps up in the pocket. He's going to tuck it, looking for the edge, looking for the sideline. He'll go out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Clock continues to run. Nope, they'll stop it at 57 seconds. They'll say he was down before he was out of bounds. So at the 32-yard line is where the ball's spotted. 1st and 10. North River's got to go. They still have 2 timeouts that they can burn here. Harris trying to catch his breath. Harris takes the snap. Looking. Fires deep. Looking for Poland. Passes underthrown. And passes incomplete. It's number 11, Tobias McElmore, with the coverage. And it'll stop the clock at 26 seconds. Harris trying to catch his breath. It was a good throw at first. Poland just a little bit quicker than the ball. Had to come back to it. McElmore able to make the stop. So 26.9, technically 27 seconds to go here in the first half. Lions lead the Chargers 14-3. During halftime, we'll step aside for the duration of halftime. We'll try to get some scores compiled, maybe come back with some updates. Meanwhile, Harris is in the shotgun, takes the snap. Looking, Addy drops him in the backfield. It'll be a big loss. And North River, I believe, will burn a timeout.
River. That's their second.
And they will. So 18 seconds to go here in the first half. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. It's brought to you by Jason Goolesby and J.D. Young of Blackwell Realty. They bring knowledge, passion, excellence, and experience to the table when it comes to real estate. And with millions in sales this year already, the two of them would love the opportunity to put their skills to work for you. Yes, you can buy. Yes, you can sell. And yes, they can help. You can reach Jason Goolesby at 615-784-8687 and J.D. Young at 615-486-1121. Also presented by Complete Wealth Management and Complete Real Estate, your one-stop shop for financial coaching and asset management. Fairlife Core Power Protein, work hard, recover harder. Brent Atkinson with White Card Realtors, the Realty Group. And by Sutton Pools, you can reach Brian Sutton at 931-624-4027. Sutton Pools, fiberglass pools done right. North River back on the field with a 3rd and about 15. Harris is in the shotgun by himself. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Harris takes the snap. Low snap, has to pick it up. Pressured, tucks it, fires. Pass intended for Poland and in and out of the hands of number 4. For Evangel, that's Joshua Love, a senior. It'll be 4th down. Clock stopped at about 9 seconds to go. Fourth and 14. Harris takes the snap. Looking, fires across the middle, and pass is incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. Evangel will get the ball with 5 seconds to go. You got to think maybe they'll just take a knee here and go to the second half. They do get the ball after halftime. Evangel does. So a great touchdown scoring drive in the first quarter. First drive of the game. Evangel able to punch it in. 3 plays and a touchdown. A kickoff return for a touchdown following a North River field goal, and that's how we got to the score we are now. 1st and 10, and Evangel's going to take a shot here. Johnson takes the snap, pressured, rolls left, still looking, loads up, fires deep, pass is incomplete. Dockery on the coverage, and that'll do it for the first half. Your score, Evangel Christian Academy Lions 14, North River Christian School Chargers 3. We'll step aside for the duration of halftime. We'll be back with the second half. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. As we get set for second half action, we'll go ahead and kill the clock. About a minute to go before start of the second half. So we'll reset that real quick. A couple scores to go over, a couple impactful games. At the half, Pack Panthers lead the Coastal Hurricanes 20-16. Coastal's only conference loss came to Pack earlier this year, 44-0. So a close game there. At the end of the first quarter, it is Jacksonville Christian up on Victory Christian. No, Success Unlimited, 14-0. That's at the end of the first quarter. Also, at the half, it's Evangel 48, Southern Christian 7. Lighthouse Homeschool, the Warriors 14, East Central Patriots 13. So a close game there at the half. Battle for second place there in the ACSC. Then a couple more updates. You've got Springwood School. They are in Georgia taking on New Creation. And in the fourth quarter, Springwood leads 30-8. So a couple impactful games. Still trying to get a score from Grace and Lancaster back in the Nashville area. Battle for potentially second place in the conference. FCA 6-0 on the season in conference play, so they have locked up the number 1 seed. With a Grace loss tonight, let me pull it up real quick. With a Grace loss tonight, they could drop as low as as low as 5th place and have to go on the road. With a win, they could grab the 2nd seed. So big implications there. Meanwhile, here in Northport, Evangel Christian, great first half for them. They lead the Chargers 14-3. Once again, to start the second half, it's 8-man football time, and Alabama. Great kickoff there, returned by number 24, Sharp. Sharp looking for space on the left-hand side, looking for the edge. Johnston, last man to get him down, and he will. Inside the 40, though. Great return there by number 24, Jordan Sharp. It'll be 1st and 10 Evangel. Great field position there. Kicker getting the stop. Go ahead and add North River's timeouts back in. There you go. Number 2, Markevian Johnson in at quarterback, the sophomore. He's in the shotgun, and we did have movement there on the right-hand side. More than likely be a false start.
Illegal procedure, offense, 5-yard penalty from the previous spot, replay, first down.
So it'll move them back 5 yards, back to the 41-yard line. It'll bring up still first down for the Lions. Well, in terms of conference play, this is a big one tonight. North River comes into the game 2-1 in AISA play. Evangel Christian comes in at 1-1 despite an overall 1-5 record. Meanwhile, we've got movement again from Johnson. We'll get the call.
Dead ball. Legal procedure against the offense. 5-yard penalty, previous spot. Down remains 1.
Still first down. Back-to-back false start penalties called on the Lions. It'll move them back to the 46-yard line. So I mentioned Evangel and North River coming into tonight. Evangel with a chance to move to 2-1. They still have Cornerstone and Southern Prep remaining. And that's one score I forgot to mention. A stunning turn of events in the second quarter. Actually, it's probably halftime right now. Evangel leads Southern Prep 29-8. Now here's the give to Sharp, looking for space up the middle, and he is dropped at the 50-yard line by that North River defense. It'll be second down. The ball spotted at the 49. The first down marker sits at the 26-yard line. So second and about 23. Lions break the huddle. Johnson is in the shotgun by himself. Takes the snap, looking, steps up in the pocket, fires across the middle, and passes incomplete. It's intended for number 6, Williams, and it'll bring up a third down. We'll stop the clock under 11 minutes to go. Mention a couple other games taking place across the South. Still trying to get an update there on Grace and Lancaster. Meanwhile, Freedom has extended their lead to 50-0. Johnson fires deep, looking for McElmore. Intercepted by Poland at the 20. Poland across the 25, and he's down to the 29. There is a flag on the play, though. And it is after the interception. So potentially the interception will stand. We'll wait and get the call. But an underthrown ball by Johnson intended for McElmore. Here's the call.
After the play, face mask against the defense, 5-yard penalty. First down.
So 5 yards tacked on to the end of the play. So the ball will be spotted at the 33-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 North River. So Evangel's first drive of the second half ends in a turnover. North River stayed turnover-free in the first half, as did Evangel. Some punts between the two, some turnover on downs. And, of course, one of North River's drives ended in a field goal. And Evangel had a drive ended in a touchdown, the second touchdown coming off of a kickoff return after the North River field goal. 36-yarder by Johnston. So it'll be 1st and 10. Williams is out of the game. Jones as well. Harris is in the I formation under center. Harris takes the snap. Pitch. No, Jones is back in. The pitch is to Jones on the right-hand side. He's brought down before he goes out of bounds. It'll be second down. It's close, though. Second and about a foot is where they'll mark it. So Jones with a great toss run to the outside. North River would love to get something going on this drive. Last couple drives have been shut down by this defense, led by their senior, Niati. Several D1 offers for him. He's had a great night so far here there in the first half. Several stops in the backfield, a couple sacks. Pressure now. Harris fires deep for Poland. Poland passes complete to the 20, to the 15, to the 5. End zone. Touchdown, North River. Cale Poland, the senior, goes up. Moss is number 4. Josh Love. And North River gets in the end zone for the first time tonight. North River will attempt the 2-point conversion. They're going to go I formation. Harris under center. Dockery is the fullback. Jones is the tailback. Harris takes the snap, pitch to Jones, looking for the edge, and he's in. 2-point conversion attempt is good. Just like that, it's North River putting the ball in the end zone. It's Evangel Christian 14, North River 11. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. Back here at Charger Park, Northport, Alabama, the North River has gotten into the end zone. Here's the kickoff from Johnston. Deep and into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Sharp will not have a chance to return. A great kickoff there. By the senior. So it'll be 1st and 10 North River, or correction, 1st and 10 Evangel from the 20. Update from Smyrna at the half. I'll give it to you here in a moment. Give to Sharp. He's going to be dragged down at the 24-yard line. And it'll be 2nd down and 6. Update from Smyrna at the half. It's Lancaster Christian 20. Grace, nothing. So Lancaster looking to play spoiler on Grace's chances of getting that 2nd seed in the TSIAA. Meanwhile, here in the AISA conference matchup between Evangel and North River, Matt Johnson, pitch. This is to Love, and Love swallowed in the backfield. Huge loss on the play. Correction, the ball was carried by number 6. It's Williams. And it'll be 3rd down and about 14 to go. Update in the 3rd quarter. Evangel has put another touchdown on the board. They lead Southern Prep 36-8. Meanwhile, Johnson dump off to Sharp, and Sharp dropped at the 21-yard line. So they get back past the original line of scrimmage, but it is 4th down. We have a flag for illegal formation on Evangel. Penalty is declined, so it's 4th down and 4th and 10. Let's see if Evangel opts to go for it here. .743 to go here. No correction. Punt is blocked. Ball is rolling towards the end zone. North River's going to fall on it about the 1 yard line. So it'll be Chargers ball down near the end zone. Bad snap. Tried to make the best of it. And instead the Chargers will be inside the 5. So they'll mark it at the 2. Harris under center. Flag flies from the back judge. Should be delay of game. We'll get the call. So illegal substitution. Mike not working very well for the official tonight. Illegal substitution called on North River. It'll back them up. No, it's called on Evangel. So they'll move the ball up to the 1 yard line. And North River's in. Harris with the keeper. And Chargers have come roaring back. They've got a 3-point lead. Good old quarterback sneak. He's pushed in by the backs. And Chargers with their first lead of the night. Johnston will attempt the extra point here. Make it a 4-point game. Snap, set, kick, and off the upright, and no good. Literally bounced right off the top of the right upright. You don't see that every day, especially in 8-man football. Literally right off the top. Extra point attempt is no good. Your score, North River 17, Evangel 14. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. Johnston set to kick off here for North River. After a punt blocked, North River got the ball inside the 5 and punched it in. There's a kickoff to the right-hand side. It'll be fielded by McElmore. McElmore starts up to the left, looking for an edge. Has it down the sideline. No one is going to get McElmore, and he is gone. There's no flags on the play, and he's in. Touchdown, Evangel. There is a flag. Correction, there is a flag back near the 20-yard line. Let's watch the return again. Well, we got the end of the return there.
10-yard spot of the 5. First down, Evangel.
So Evangel is going to get called for holding. It'll put the ball around the 21-yard line. But it will be first down. So touchdown, second kickoff return for a touchdown. The first one was by number 24, Sharp. This one by number 11, Macklemore. And this one is wiped off the board. 7:07 to go in the third quarter. Quick update from Clay, Alabama. It's Lighthouse Warriors versus East Central Patriots. Battle for second seed in the ACSC. I'll give you a scoring update in a moment. Meanwhile, Johnson fires across the middle to Addy and passes in and out of his hands. Bring up a second down. In the third quarter, it's East Central 21, Lighthouse Homeschool 14. Patriots looking to pull an upset at home. And of course, the game tonight between these two essentially determines who hosts the first round game between the two of them. Meanwhile, Macklemore, Wildcat, takes the snap on the left-hand side, looking for the edge. Stopped around the 40-yard line. A great run for the young man. We'll move the chains to be a first down. Mentioned East Central and Lighthouse. East Central has never beaten Lighthouse in the 3 years. Update from, I believe the game is in Montgomery. It's Jacksonville Christian 35, Success Unlimited nothing at the half. Macklemore has the ball in his hands again. No correction, that's Sharp, and Sharp with the carry up to the 24-yard line. Bring up a second down. Sharp took a lick there. Evangel trying to get the play call in, trying to get set. Ten seconds left on the play clock. Johnson takes the snap, fires left, and passes incomplete, in and out of the hands of Sharp. It bounced off the ground. He tried to haul it back in, but it is incomplete. It'll be third down, 3rd and 8. And we'll get a timeout called here by Evangel. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week. It's brought to you by Jason Goolesby and J.D. Young of Blackwell Realty. Fairlife Core Power Protein, Complete Wealth Management, and Complete Real Estate. Brent Atkinson with Wycard Realtor. Wycard Realtors, the Realty Group. And by Sutton Pools. We're back after the Evangel timeout. It's 3rd and 8. Ball spotted at the 42-yard line. Johnson in the shotgun by himself. Takes the snap, pump fake. Keeper on the left-hand side. And he'll pick up 2, maybe 3 yards. But it'll be 4th down. Clock continues to run. Update from Huntsville. Freedom Cowboys 50. Carolina Wildcats 8. So Freedom with a big win. Carolina will head back. 2nd year in a row they've played each other in Huntsville. 2nd year in a row Carolina will head home unsuccessful. Johnson reared up to throw, and he's dropped by that North River defense. So it'll be Chargers ball. at the 41-yard line. Great job by that Chargers defense getting in there. With 5:05 to go in the third quarter. North River up by 3 now. Came into the second half down by 11. Harris under center, I formation. Takes the snap. Give to Jones on the right-hand side. Jones with a big carry across the 35-yard line. Down about the 32. Will bring up a North River second down. Harris takes the snap, give to Jones up the middle, and he's met by that Evangel defense. They'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Bring up a third down, 3rd and 2. That was number 24, Sharp, with the stop. Jordan Sharp, the senior, having a great night for Evangel. Story of the game, though, early on. Harris, play fake, keeper on the left-hand side. He was going to load up and throw, and he's going to be brought down, evaded Addy. But Stovall will come in and get him. It'll be 4th down. After North River's first drive, punt for North River. Starting quarterback, number 7, Williams, was injured on the play and has not returned. Jones was out earlier, number 1, Graham Jones. He came back in. Him along with Harris, been trying to run this offense. Johnston has been running a little bit. Poland with a touchdown catch and run. So 4th and 6. I formation, Harris takes the snap, play fake. Fires it across the middle and passes incomplete. Intended for number 52, Dockery. It'll be a turnover on downs. Evangel will have the ball back around the 38-yard line. And what a weapon North River has in number 49, Sam Johnston, the senior. Hit a 36-yarder earlier, made an extra point. He's actually made 2. One was, the play was stopped for a penalty. Here's the carry by Sharp now on the left-hand side, looking for the edge. Has it down the sidelines. No one's going to get him. 30, 35, 10, 5, end zone. Just like that, Jordan Sharp has put Evangel back on top. About a 60-yard touchdown run for the senior. And they'll attempt a 2-point conversion attempt here to make it a 5-point game. Johnson is in the pistol. Takes the snap. Thought about keeping it, thought about pitching it. And regardless, 2-point conversion attempt is no good. Your score, Evangel Christian 20, North River 17. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. Evangel Christian with the kickoff. Harris on the return for North River. He's going to get down to the 45-yard line. Great return for the young man. That's where the Chargers will take over with the ball. It's final. Springwood's gone to Georgia. They take down New Creation 30-8 in the third quarter. It's Ezekiel 36, Southern Prep 8. In the fourth quarter, East Central still leads Lighthouse Homeschool 21-14. We'll get you an update on the Evangel game momentarily. Meanwhile, Harris is in the I formation. Pitch to Jones on the right-hand side. Jones was looking for the edge. Number 6, Williams, shoots in to take him down. Great stop. And Williams struggling to get up. He's already gone down once tonight. So the staff will look at him. In the fourth quarter, with a running clock, it's Evangel Christian Alabaster 54, Southern Christian 7. So Evangel Christian looks to lock up the number 1 seed. We do have another update. It's no longer 21-14. Lighthouse Homeschool's put a touchdown on the board, but so has East Central. Patriots lead the Warriors 27-21. So a close one there up in Clay. We'll see if we can get an update. Meanwhile, Williams back up on his feet. Update from South Carolina. In the third quarter, Pack leads the Coastal Hurricanes, 36-16. Second and about 13 for North River. Harris is in the shotgun now. Takes the snap. Looking. Steps up in the pocket. Fires. Pass intended for Johnston, and it's incomplete. Bring up a third down and 13. Ball spotted at the 43-yard line. And another reminder, up in Smyrna, Tennessee, it's Grace and Lancaster. With a win, Grace could grab second seed, but they're down at the half, 20-0. Harris here takes the snap, steps up, pressured, and Addy gets him again at the 40. Knee Addy. Have a night, young man. You got to hope some folks are watching this one. Addy gets in there and busts up the play. His third sack of the night. And Johnston is back to punt here on 4th and 15. And back to return is number 4 for Evangel. That's Josh Love, senior. Johnson gets the punt away. Great boot. Love will field it inside the 30. Love starts up the middle, spin move, makes the first man miss, but Harris is the second man down there, and he drops him at around the 32-yard line. So great punt for North River, great coverage for the Chargers. And with 51 seconds remaining in the third quarter, Evangel will have the ball. They'll spot it at the 34. Lions lead the Chargers 20-17. Johnson's in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking left. Now he's going to tuck it. He's around the left side looking for an edge. And he won't find it. He'll get stopped by the North River defense. It'll be a big loss for the Lions. Well, not big. About a yard or two. Thought it might have been more, but instead they'll say he got closer to the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 11. Well, don't forget this Sunday at 4 p.m. right here on our YouTube channel, it's Extreme Talk presented by Complete. We'll recap the action from this past weekend. Look forward to next weekend. Meanwhile, Johnson fires across the middle to the left-hand side, down the left sideline. I believe this is Addy, and Addy's in. Touchdown, Evangel, as the clock hits 0. No flags on the play. Evangel will go up by 9. So 2-point conversion attempt here. We'll recap the action from this past weekend, talk about the action next weekend, talk to some 8-man coaches, talk 8-man football. It's Extreme Talk presented by Complete. That's this Sunday, 4 p.m. right here on our YouTube channel. Johnson will attempt 2-point conversion attempt. He's in the shotgun. Give to Addy up the middle, and he's stopped. 2-point conversion attempt is no good. It's a 9-point game. It's Evangel Christian 26, North River 17. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. McCoy set to kick off for the Lions. Back deep to return is going to be number 5, Harris, and number 1, Jones. And we'll get a flag as soon as the ball is kicked. Fielded by Jones. I believe it'll be on Evangel. See if we can get the call.
Penalty.
Offside's called on the Lions. It'll move the kickoff back to the 35-yard line. McCoy with the kick. This time it's to the left. It'll bounce at the 30, be fielded inside the 30. It's going to be Harris on the return. He'll run out of bounds around the 42-yard line. Be 1st and 10, North River. See if we can get some updates from across 8-man football across the South. A couple big impact games going on. The fourth quarter, East Central has tacked on 2 more touchdowns. They lead Lighthouse 40-21. East Central has never beat Lighthouse. And this is a battle for second place, second seed in the ACSC. So with a win, East Central will more than likely host Lighthouse in 2 weeks. Harris give to Jones, and he is absolutely hammered. It's number 8, Nee Addy, with a huge stop, big hit. It's a loss of 1. It'll bring up 2nd down. No update from Pack. And Coastal Hurricanes try to get an update as soon as possible. Meanwhile, I formation, Harris under center. He'll take the snap, drops back, fires it, intended for Poland. Poland comes back to the ball. Flag flies. Poland unable to haul it in. Sharp was on the coverage.
Pass interference against the defense. Penalty.
And Sharp all up in Poland's grill there. So the ball will move up to the Evangel 42-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10. Huge break there for North River. It would have been a great pass completion down around the 25. So it actually kind of worked out for Evangel, giving up 15 instead of about 30, maybe 35. Harris is under center. Takes the snap, fires. Pass intended for Jones, and it's incomplete. Harris pressured there. Just had to get rid of the football. We'll stop the clock at 10:56. Meanwhile, your final score, Evangel Christian 54, Southern Christian 7. See if we can't get an update on Southern Prep and Ezekiel here in a moment. Meanwhile, Harris is under center. A little bit of movement from the left side of that Charger line. We'll move him back 5 yards.
Ball. It's the offense. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Still 2nd down.
So still 2nd down for the Chargers. Just moving back 5 yards. In the fourth quarter, just started the fourth quarter in Camp Hill. It's Ezekiel 43, Southern Prep 8. So a big lead there for Ezekiel, who has struggled some this year. Southern Prep had a nice little win streak going on. Harris takes the snap, pitch to Jones on the left-hand side. The first man he met will bring him down around the 49-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down, about 15 yards to go. Caught the end of the play there. Correction, will be 3rd and 17. Chargers down by 9. Harris under center, takes the snap, drops, looking, fires for Poland. Poland comes back and gets the pass, and they will mark it incomplete. They'll call it incomplete. Looked like Poland might have hauled it in, but the back judge with a perfect view of the play. He says the ball was not possessed during the entire act of the catch. More than likely, that's his interpretation of what happened, and so it'll stand. It'll be 4th and about 17. Johnston will punt the ball away. He's had some great kicks so far tonight. Johnston with the punt, and it'll be out of bounds. See where they mark it, around the 20-yard line. So Evangel will have a first down when they come back. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. Evangel was stopped in the backfield. We'll get a shot of it here in a moment. Be 2nd down and 11 to go. Ball carried up past the 30. It's number 2, Johnson. It'll be an Evangel first down. Ball is carried up to the 41-yard line, and Evangel has another first down. We'll get the camera shot here momentarily. Johnson give, and he is stuffed in the backfield. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. They will say he got back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 2nd down and 10. Until we get the camera shot back, we'll go audio here. Johnson with the keeper up the middle, has space, and he gets down to about the 49-yard line. And move the chains again and be another Evangel first down. Clock continues to run. Evangel leads by 9 here. They would love to put this game on ice and just burn the clock. East Central still leads Lighthouse 40-27 in the fourth quarter. We'll have a whistle here. Addy hauled the ball in, but we do have a whistle. We'll get the call.
Five-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, first down.
So it'll be a 5-yard penalty on Evangel. It'll be first down. Mentioned East Central still leads Lighthouse in the fourth quarter, 40-27. Carry here by Sharp on the right-hand side, looking for the edge on the sideline, forced out of bounds at the 48. There is a flag sitting at the 45-yard line, though. We'll get the call again.
Against the offense, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay, first down.
So holding called against Evangel on the play. It'll back him up to the 35. So with the first down marker sitting just shy of the 40, looking at a first and about 25 here. Johnson in the pistol takes the snap, pitch. It's out to the right-hand side. Ball's carried up to about the 38-yard line. Trying to get a number on the carry. I believe it was number 5. That'd be Jaden Davis with the carry. Second and about 21. Clock continues to roll, under 7 minutes now. Johnson in the pistol. Takes the snap, play fake, fires across the middle. He faked the pitch. And pass was intended for number 4, Josh Love. It's third down, about 21 to go. And in motion, Johnson looking, fires, pass intended for Addy, and in and out of his hands. So clock will stop around the 6-minute mark, and it's fourth down and 21. McCoy is going to come in to punt away. Now North River is down by 9, so it's 2 scores regardless. We'll try to get the camera back up here momentarily. In just a minute. All right, we do have video. Punt by McCoy is going to get down inside the 30 and be down around the 26-yard line. So it'll be first and 10, North River. When we come back, this is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. North River has a first and 10. Harris fires out to Jones in the flat. Jones across the 40, and he'll step out of bounds around the 43. It'll be second down. for the Chargers. Be a gain of 5 is how they'll mark it. Yeah. Harris looking deep. Johnston wide open and missed him just by a hair. Johnston unable to grab the catch over his shoulder. It'll bring up a 3rd down. Harris in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking, rolls right. Still looking, fires. Jones over his head, and Love unable to haul it in. So it'll bring up a 4th down for North River. 4th and 5. This right here might be the ball game, because if they can't convert, Evangel could run the clock out. Be a big conference win for them. They'd move to 2-1. North River would move to 2-2. North River still has Springwood left. Harris takes the snap, looking, tucks it, fires now, and passes incomplete. Intended for a couple guys. North River looking for a flag. The pass is incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. So it'll be 1st and 10 Evangel from the 43-yard line. Johnson takes the snap. Option. He'll keep it on the right-hand side. Has space, has a hole, and he's going to take it into the end zone. No flags. Touchdown, Evangel. Markevian Johnson puts the game on ice for the Lions. Mentioned North River still has Springwood left. Evangel has Cornerstone next week, and then Southern Prep to close out the season. Southern Prep on the end of a 2-point, let's see. 2-point conversion attempt is no good. Southern Prep, let's get an update on them real quick. I believe they are still losing to Ezekiel. Let's see. In the 4th quarter, it's Ezekiel 43, Southern Prep 8. So Ezekiel's going to get the big win over Southern Prep. Evangel with a win earlier over Southern Christian. We'll see if we've got an update here on Pack. Meanwhile, here's the kick from McCoy straight to Johnston at the 40. He'll field it and stays on his feet. He'll finally be brought down around the 42-yard line. So North River is going to take over. They'll actually mark it at the 40. That's where North River will take over. See if we can't get an update on Pack and Coastal, as well as Grace and Lancaster. We'll see if we can't get updates on those games momentarily. Currently, the East Central Lighthouse game, it says fourth quarter. Try to verify that. Harris, long shot to Johnston, and Love is going to intercept it at the 30. Johnston trying to bring him down. He won't. And Josh Love will get the interception at the 30. So Evangel will have 1st and 10 there. Evangel could make this a 21-point game, potentially 23-point game with just over 5 minutes remaining in the ball game. We'll get whistles. We'll get a flag on Evangel. We'll get the call.
Dead ball. Illegal substitution against the offense. 9 players in formation. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Down remains 1.
So 5-yard penalty on Evangel for an illegal substitution. It's a final. For the first time ever, the Patriots of East Central have upset the Warriors of Lighthouse Homeschool. They've beaten them for the first time ever. Final score, 40-27. So East Central locks up the 2nd seed in the ACSC.
White line. 5-yard previous spot.
So neutral zone infraction called against Evangel. It's now 1st and 20. Johnson. No, correction. Pitch is out to number 5, which is Williams, I believe, but we do have another flag down. Number 5 is Davis.
5-yard penalty from the end of the run.
Face mask called against North River. So it's a 5-yard penalty. And it's still 1st down. Now, Davis will fire, and pass was intended for Williams, and a flag comes flying in. Actually, pass was intended for McElmore. Flag comes flying in at the end of the play.
The spot. Still 1st down.
It'll be pass interference called against the Chargers. So it'll move the ball down to the 31-yard. Nope. Let's see where they end up spotting it. Should be a 15-yard penalty. And it's somehow still first down. We've had 3 plays. And it's still first down somehow. So the ball's at 38. Pass across the middle. It's complete. I believe that's Macklemore. Down the sidelines. A ton of speed, and he's in. Touchdown, Lions. The sophomore, Tobias Macklemore. And Evangel. Now leads by 21. At one point, North River had come back and made this a 17-14 game. Since then, well, let's see if the two-point conversion attempt is good. And it's not. Since then, 24 unanswered points for Evangel, 3 touchdowns. No, correction, 4 touchdowns on the board. The Lions have taken a massive lead. Get an update from Smyrna. Lancaster and Grace battling in the TSI-AA at the end of the third quarter. It's Lancaster 32, Grace 14. So Lancaster looking to play spoiler for Grace, trying to lock up the second seed. Kick by McCoy straight to Harris. Correction, Jones will return it. Jones with a big hit there on the end of the kickoff return. So it'll be first down and 10. They'll spot the ball at the 38-yard line. North River still has all their timeouts left. Down by 3 touchdowns and 3 two-point conversion attempts. No, correction. 3 touchdowns and 3 extra points. And if they went for the two-point conversion attempt on all of them, they would lead by 3. Harris in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Pitch to Jones. Jones on the sweeper on the right-hand side. Makes the first man miss. Second man gets him, though, back at the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up second down for North River. So it looks like Evangel here is going to move to 2-1 in conference play. North River will drop to 2-2. As I mentioned before, Evangel still has Cornerstone, Columbiana, and Southern Prep left to play. North River with Springwood still on their conference slate. Harris, fake pitch to Jones on the left. Fires intended for Pollard, and Macklemore will haul in the interception. Macklemore with a great job of getting his arms up under the ball. Harris just trying to get the ball out. Pass intended for Pollard and just underthrown. So it'll be 1st and 10, Lions from their own 47. If you're just tuning in, East Central Homeschool with the Patriots, a big upset win over Lighthouse Homeschool Warriors, 40-27. They have locked up second seed there. We have a timeout called here.
The half.
Evangel calls a timeout, and they're already back out on the field. Looks like Coach just wanted to talk to him for a second. They're ready to go. They just headed to the sidelines real quick, and then they're back out. So the AISA regular season ends on October 28th in 2 weeks. Evangel with Cornerstone and Southern Prep left to play. North River only has Springwood on the 21st as a bye. They have a bye on the 28th. Pitch out to Davis. Davis forced out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. So after their conference game here in Northport against Springwood, the last week of the season, it's going to be kind of a wait-and-see situation. Southern Prep will play Evangel that week, the week of the 28th. So North River will be at home. Well, will be off on the 28th. Evangel will have Southern Prep. Meanwhile, deep pass up in the air, and pass is incomplete. Jones almost had the interception. And in at quarterback for Evangel right now. What's number 19? Don't have number 19. And 3:13 to go here in the fourth. 3rd and 10. Bad snap at the feet of Davis, and Evangel has to fall on it at the 42-yard line. So it'll be 4th and 15 for the Lions. McCoy has had a great night punting for Evangel. You got to wonder if he's going to come back out and kick it. They're looking right now like they're going to go for it. No harm. They are going to go for it. Deep pass. And just past the outstretched hands of Macklemore. Be incomplete and a turnover on downs. So 2:22 to go. North River will take over at their own, at the Evangel 48-yard line. Of course, tonight, after all these games go final across the South, there's one place you can find all the final scores. It's National High School Tournament 8-man football. You can head over there on Facebook. And as scores go final, you can head over there. Update. I believe it's, let's see. Let me verify this. That's right. Success Unlimited played Russell last night. Russell got the win. Jacksonville Christian is playing Victory Christian. I'll give you an update here in a minute. Meanwhile, handoff here to Jones, and he's down across the 35. It'll be just short of the first down. It'll be like 2nd and 9. Jacksonville Christian hosting Victory Christian out of Mississippi. Final score 48-8, Thunder with a win. Harris give to Jones on the right-hand side. Jones down across the 25-yard line. Another big run for the junior. Be first down. So in the CFA, a lot of things finalized. Jacksonville Christian with the win over Victory Christian tonight. Now Harris with a play fake, fires for Johnston. He hauls it in, stays in bounds, and he's across the 10. It'll be another North River first down. It'll be 1st and goal. Great pass and catch from Harris to Johnston. Great job by Johnston to stay in bounds. In the CFA with the Jacksonville Christian win over Victory Christian, Jacksonville Christian has locked up the number 2 seed. Don't know what happened to the video, but Jones with a pitch to the left-hand side. He'll have a couple yards. North River will burn a timeout. We'll step aside. This is the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8-Man Extreme. North River stopping the clock inside the red zone. Harris is under center. Takes the snap. Fake pitch to the left. He rolls right. Keeper, he's going to look for the pylon, and he's got it. Harris is in. Touchdown, North River. Josh Harris, the junior, gets North River back on the board. Well, they were always on the board, but tacks on 6 more points. It's now a 15-point game. And they do have 2 timeouts left, 41 seconds. It might be too little too late, but they're not going to stop fighting. And they'll go for the 2-point conversion attempt here. Dockery is at fullback. Jones is at tailback. Harris is under center. He'll take the snap, give to Jones, puts his head down, and he won't get to the goal line. So 2-point conversion attempt is no good. Don't forget this Sunday, 4 p.m. right here on our YouTube channel, it's Extreme Talk presented by Complete. We'll go through all the games that happened this past weekend. We'll talk about the games coming up next weekend, talk to some coaches, talk a little bit about 8-man football. It's Extreme Talk presented by Complete. That's 4 p.m. right here on our YouTube channel this Sunday. Some games going final here across the South. I'm going to give a big shout out to the cameraman tonight. A couple hiccups, but working through it. Kind of jumped into it head first, found out about it last minute. But a big shout out to the cameraman whose name I cannot remember. I'm going to give a shout out to Chris, running the camera tonight. It's a big conference win for Evangel here. They come into North River. A little bit of a drive for him, about 2 hours. Should be an onside attempt here. Harris. There's the bounce. The ball goes the distance, required distance, but Evangel touched the ball, and it went out of bounds. That'll be Lions ball. They'll spot it at the 47-yard line. Got to think Evangel possibly takes a knee here, closes it out. They're still trying to decide. You would think it would be Evangel's ball, last touched by a Lion, and it went out of bounds. Officials trying to get the call right. North River's offense is on the field. The officials all conferring. Let's see if we still have that replay queued up. They will rule that it is Evangel's ball. We did not have that replay. With the kneel down, Evangel will have to kneel it one more time. And that'll do it. Evangel Christian comes to Northport, Alabama, and gets the win over the Chargers, 38-23. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been the Goolesby and Young Extreme Game of the Week right here on 8 Man Extreme. Sunday, 4 p.m. Extreme Talk presented by Complete.